Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Momentum stock time once again with Mike Vodicka, our momentum stock strategist at Zacks.com. He's got a couple of winners here that he wants to talk with us about. Priceline.com being one of them. PCLN, the ticker symbol. I think that's a very recognizable name.
It is a pretty high-profile name. Most people are probably familiar with it. They have the William Shatner television advertising campaign that gets a lot of play on the air.
Yeah.
And this has been one of the big momentum stocks of the last couple months. We've seen shares basically jumping higher, hitting new all-time highs, every other week or so. And really, it traces back to the company's fundamental profile. We're seeing really impressive numbers from Priceline. The company's Q3 results from November 10th were very solid. We saw revenue gains of 47% year over year to $4 billion. And then we also had a 5% earnings surprise, which was really nice too. Over the last year, Priceline has an average earnings surprise of 9%, so they've been consistent in a fairly choppy market, I'd say. And the primary drivers on the quarter, they're seeing really strong international growth right now. And interestingly, they also said that they had really strong bookings in hotels. Hotels are really strong for them. And they also were strong in cars, too. So you're seeing a little bit of consumer strength creeping into the Priceline model right now.
I'm sure Shatner would take all the credit for everything.
Sure, why not? Company's got a pretty strong balance sheet. They've got cash of $534 million and a debt load of $471 million, so that's definitely reasonable for a company this size. Mm-hmm. The valuation picture has gotten a little bit hot on the back of the gains we've seen in the share price. Trading at 34 times forward earnings, that is a premium to the industry average, but this is kind of the Cadillac of the industry, so it's going to trade with a higher multiple.
Okay.
And then getting into the chart here, shares were already up big going into the company's Q3 earnings on November 10th, but they had another great quarter, and we saw shares jump about $25, $30 on the news, and we're currently at an all-time high at $427.
All right. And then Crocs, C-R-O-X, the ticker symbol. They make those funny shoes. Right?
That's exactly right. Goofy shoes. I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, this is a name a lot of people might be familiar with too, but they've been around since 1999, only 10 years, so still a fairly young company, and a market cap of $1.34 billion, so fairly big too. But yeah, we've seen a lot of volatility in the share price of Crocs over the last year. They were hit really hard in the recession. Their share price traded from about $70 to I think $1.50 or so. Mm-hmm. But now they're back on the upswing, supported by strong fundamentals. Third quarter results are really good. Revenue is up 30% year over year. Earnings surprise of 4%, so that's something we're always looking for. And the company said the retail sales are strong. That's going direct to their customers, and then their wholesale sales were strong too. That comprises most of their revenue, and wholesale sales were up 16% year over year, so that's a nice number too. They're seeing some strong growth in Asia too, so they're building on their international presence. Sales in Asia were up 16% to $79 million, so that comprises a pretty big slice of their total revenue pie. Mm-hmm. Great balance sheet, $143 million in cash, no debt. That's a nice. We always look for a company with strong balance sheet too.
Yeah.
Valuation actually looks pretty good too. We've seen some nice gains, but PEG ratio is only 0.83%, and 1 is considered the benchmark, so they are trading in value territory relative to their growth projection. And then finally, getting into their share price, again, we've seen really big gains in Crocs over the last couple months. Just hit a new new 52-week high above $15, so they're looking strong.
All right, you own either of these two?
No, I don't.
If you want to check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas, of course, go to our homepage, Zacks.com, if you're not there already. And we put 4 new stock pick ideas up there for you daily, one in each of the investing categories written about on the website. With Mike Vodicka, I'm Terry Ruffalo.